at 2:52 of the video. All right, here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2. Hello and welcome to Mouse Minutes, where we rate Disney experiences on a classical grading scale in 10 minutes or less, or your podcast is free. I'm your co-host, Jordan.
And I'm your other co-host, Whitney.
And Whitney, today we are grading the Seas with Nemo and Friends attraction at Epcot and Walt Disney World. Why do they add the word attraction? Because that's what it says on the map. I don't know why it says that. I feel like it doesn't say that about a lot of other rides and attractions, but that's what it does. So that's what I'm calling it. So Whitney, we do all this to help you decide if it's a hit or if it's a skip for your next trip. Whitney, can you give us a little bit of background on the Finding Nemo ride at Epcot?
Okay, here we go. Are you ready to dive back a little bit? No pun intended. Okay.
Yeah, I'm ready.
So back in 1986, that was when I was born. January 15th, 1986, they opened the Living Seas, which was in Ocean Pavilion, and they had a ride called the Sea Cabs, which you know it today as the Nemo and Friends ride.
Sea Cabs?
Yes, it was a little ride. It was like you were a sea explorer or something.
Oh, fun.
So then they refurbed it, obviously. They redid it, and they opened Nemo and Friends January 24th, 2007. And fun fact, it's actually one of the largest aquariums in the world.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
The Seas with Nemo and Friends? Or you're talking about like the overall like, sea base?
So yeah, it's actually, so we should clarify, when you walk out of the ride, you walk into a gigantic aquarium.
Yes.
And that aquarium itself, also you're going through it in the ride. That's part of what the ride is you're going through the aquarium.
Totally.
But that aquarium is one of the largest aquariums in the world. Another fun fact.
What's an aquarium?
Oh my gosh.
It's because I feel like, I think of like these other, are you talking about like just water tanks with fish in it?
Yes. It's like how many gallons of water it holds. I think it was like 52,000 gallons.
Okay.
I don't know.
Because I was just thinking of like big, like, aquariums, like the Long Beach Aquarium, in California, like, or the Monterey Aquarium. I was thinking like space, like a park.
Oh, no,
you know what I mean?
How much water it's holding and animals it's holding.
Interesting. Okay, yeah, water tank. Okay. Wow, way to go, Walt Disney World.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. The other fun fact is that the voices of Marlin and Dory are actually the original voices of Albert Brooks and Ellen DeGeneres in the ride. Which is
really?
Kind of fun. Yeah.
Wait, so you're telling me that Marlin on the ride is the same voice as... No. You're saying that Ellen and Albert Brooks
came back
and did the voices of Dory and Marlin. I don't believe it. For 1 second. They must have like punched him in with different people, because it does not sound like Ellen and it does not sound like Albert Brooks.
Okay.
Albert Brooks.
Well, I'll go back and double check.
I don't believe it.
I did research this morning.
I don't believe it.
And that's what it was saying.
You're wrong.
That was one of the fun facts. That was one of the fun facts, was that Ellen and Albert came back for the ride voiceover.
I'm okay with being wrong about this, but I feel like I'm not.
Well, I'm wrong sometimes too.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
So please let us know.
Or we'll look it up.
Again. Yeah.
I looked it up twice for the record. Okay. But I've been wrong even when I do that. Okay.
Well, let's just jump straight into our grades. Because we got to keep it 10 minutes or less. And I think we're going to do it. Okay. Whitney, let's jump over to you. You're going to kick us off here with your grade. Whitney, what do you grade the Seas with Nemo and Friends attraction?
So I graded the Seas with Nemo and Friends the grade of a C+.
Oh.
Okay.
So slightly better than average.
Slightly better. I think that's what it deserves. Now, let me give you some caveats here. Well, let me start with the positives, okay? Because we like to keep it positive around here. I think it's a cute little ride. Mm-hmm. It's very cute. There's typically, for the most part, no line. If there's a long line, don't go, just wait. It'll get longer or it'll get shorter. It's really cool inside the line queue, which is really nice because you're all inside for the line queue.
When you say cool, you mean like as in
air
temperature?
Conditioning.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. I think that if you have a young child that is interested, doesn't even have to be a huge Nemo fan, that is interested in Finding Nemo, this is a fun one to hit because it's cool inside. And typically we're talking a 5 to 10 minute wait, folks. Do not wait 35 minutes for this ride. Please don't.
Well, and I mean, maybe do, because then they'll look. Maybe do, because that shortens the wait times at other rides. And it seems like that line moves fast.
It moves very fast. Typically, they're not right. If it says like 15 minutes, it's probably a walk-on because the line queue is extremely long to even walk through. It takes you like 10 minutes to walk through it. There's
a lot of little turns.
If you see a line that's extending outside of the building, which happens sometimes, and it's like a 40-minute wait, I promise you it's not going to be worth it unless your kid is a huge Nemo fan, but I guarantee you if you wait a little bit, it'll probably go down to like 10, 15 minutes. Okay.
Would you rope drop this?
Absolutely not. Actually, I think I have. I have with our daughter because she loves this ride, and our son's kind of over it at this point.
I think I remember that morning, Daddy was fuming a little bit. I was like, why did we get up early? Why are we rope dropping Nemo?
We went to Ratatouille, and it was 70 minutes.
That's right.
And so we like split up, and I think I took her to Nemo and you took him somewhere else. But the other thing I want to just mention is the way that this layout is. You're sitting in a shell. It's a very slow ride. You're kind of experiencing the story of Finding Nemo. So we're talking a dark ride, something very slow, something for like ages of 5 and under. But it also has no height limit. So that's kind of nice. If you have little ones, that's another one too. Little ones too. If you have little ones and you guys are basically doing a rider swap, this is a good one for rider swap. Okay. So here's something I just want to mention.
To ride on if you have another party on another ride. Yes.
Like if they're doing Test Track, which opens soon, if they're doing Test Track, you could go over to Nemo. And ride that. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to call out this for my mamas that have kids that are a little bit easily scared. There is a little bit of a scary part, scary with quotes around it, for I would say ages like 2 to 4.
Yeah.
After the jellyfish, you'll notice that there's like that like monster.
It's not a monster.
What is it?
It's an anglerfish.
An anglerfish. I'm so sorry.
Actually, it's called an anglerfish. She's acting like she's pushing up glasses like I'm the nerd.
I don't know what it is. I wouldn't say a big piranha.
That's common knowledge. It's an anglerfish. It's a deep sea fish. Very deep sea.
Okay, so an angler is coming after them.
Anglerfish.
And sometimes it's on and working. Sometimes it's not working, right? But it can be scary for kids because it's dark. And it's got like lights and it looks scary. There's also a part with the sharks, and the sharks kind of poke in and out. And so it's not like it's fast, but it can be a little startling for little ones. So that's what I just want to call out. I think the other thing I'll say is my knock to this is just that it's a little bit boring. Like, I just feel like, at least as someone, if you're 18 and you're going to this park, you're like, I actually have tattoos of, Nemo, or you're 21, let's say you're 21, and you have tattoos of Nemo, then maybe this isn't, like, maybe you could go on it, but it's not going to be like a thrill ride, which I don't think anyone would expect that. But anyways, so it's a low-key ride. I've graded it a C+. Yeah, C+, just because it's cute for little ones, but for me, it's kind of, you ride it a couple times and you're kind of over it. I think the really fun part is actually after it, when you can go, so you need to know that there's more. I know I'm going really long. You need to know that there's more to the ride too. After you get off the ride, there's the aquarium, there is Turtle Talk with Crush, there's an indoor playground. There's a lot that you can do inside of there. Keep that in mind. You don't have to ride the ride to go do those activities either. So, Jordan, I'm sorry. I know I took like the whole time.
Yeah, man. I think I've got maybe 30 seconds to give my grade.
I know I had a lot to say, but I feel like from a mom's
as if I haven't done that to you like 100 times.
I know, but I think
actually we haven't gotten to episode 100 yet.
Yeah, like 64 times. Okay. But I think, am I right? Is it 60? This is the 64th episode.
Yeah, this is episode 64.
Okay, so But I feel like there was some things I wanted to say from a mom's perspective.
Yeah,
because
for sure.
from a
That's good
mom's
stuff.
perspective, I think it's like an A in the sense of like being able to have a ride for a young child. For me, it's a C plus because I get annoyed riding it. I'm over it. I'll ride it every once in a while, but usually I'll try to like get her to go to other rides.
Yeah.
Okay, Jordan, what did you grade the Seas? What is it called? The Finding Seas with Nemo.
No.
The Seas with Nemo and Friends. What did you grade it?
Attraction. Thank you so much for asking me and leaving me about 15 seconds.
Hurry up.
We'll keep it quick here. I grade this ride a C. I was thinking about grading it a C minus. I was thinking about grading it a C plus.
Oh, Jordan.
I just feel like there's some rides that, and I don't want to have the same grade as you, but I feel like there's some rides that just,
annoy you?
No, well, I mean, yeah. Let me just jump straight into the positives because I think I need to do that. It's got AC. You mentioned that. I actually think
AC. Air conditioning.
Yeah, not AC Slater. It has air conditioning. The line queue is actually cute. I love the line queue. I will say.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. Are you allergic to me? I'm just kidding.
Oh my goodness.
The line queue is cute. I actually really like the line queue. It's interactive too. You've got the little I think they're sardines who make shapes on the walls and stuff like that of a boat or the Sydney Opera House, which is fun and cute. It's interactive. When we were walking through the line queue, there's that part where you go from the beach, which is like the dark part. And sometimes I will say one of my knocks against it is that sometimes the air conditioning is not working in that line queue, and you're like, it is stuffy and hot and humid in this room.
If it's not working, then it can get really hot.
And if that line is longer than 5 minutes, like if it's 15 or 20 minutes, then you feel like everyone's breath is just permeating in that room. And then, but the line queue is actually one of my favorite line queues. It's cute. A lot of times when we go from that beach area, the dark part, and went into the part where it's like you're going underwater. Yeah. We've always held our breath, with the kids, and we act like we're swimming. Pretend. And we just keep swimming. No, I actually hold my breath for
but our 4-year-old won't hold
2
her
minutes.
breath that whole time.
Yeah, she can't do it. She needs to build up that lung capacity, and that's why I actually have her doing that. It's an exercise.
My gosh.
But so it is one. It's a cute line queue. I actually enjoy the song at the end, "The Big Blue World."
I know.
It is an earwig. It gets caught in your, memory. It'll be stuck in your mind, just kind of like the Mickey Mouse.
The Big Blue World.
The Mickey Mouse Railroad song or whatever.
Nothing can stop us.
Yeah, it's one of those songs that's going to get stuck in your head. But yeah, the Big Blue World, it's just it's from the play in Animal Kingdom. So it's cute.
Musical, yeah.
But I do have to admit, when we first started writing it with our kids, we were like, this song, it's got to go. But it grew on me.
And we've ridden it dozens of times.
We've ridden that ride so many times. So many times. I wish they would keep track. Maybe they do keep track of how many times you ride an attraction, like in the My Disney app. They just don't show you. I'm sure ours has been near 100.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And sometimes it's multiple times a trip.
Yeah.
And we're like,
our kids love it, and they're small, so it's one of those things where it's cute to sit there and ride with them. I also like that they have real fishes. They have real fish.
Real fishes.
They have real fishies and sharks at the end of it, which is cute because they're kind of projecting the Finding Nemo characters in with actual fish. So that's cute and that's fun.
Cute.
And I think that's what actually makes it a little, bumps it up for me. Let me jump into the knocks for it. The AC isn't always working, like I mentioned. So if that line is longer than 5 minutes, it's usually for me a hard pass. Our kids are like, "Let's go on Nemo." I'm like, "Guys, this is like 6 minutes. We're not waiting. We're not doing this. Let's move on." But the kids can actually sometimes talk me into doing a 15-minute wait. Yeah. Or if we're with other people, absolutely, I'm fine to do it. I don't understand when this takes place in the whole grand scheme. And now this is maybe diving a little too deep into Finding Nemo lore. But I'm like, when does this take place? Is this after they went? Yes, it is after when, obviously Nemo or Marlin and Dory became friends. Obviously, Dory can't remember that, but it's like, is it right after? Is it before Finding Nemo 2? It's like
they're looking for Nemo the whole ride.
Yeah, but is it like Nemo got lost again, or he's just playing hide and seek and he's being silly? But it's like they're on the jellyfish again. Like they're doing a lot of the rehashing, a lot of the stuff. Yeah.
You hear Nemo like giggling around, like.
So I just remember the first few times I'm like, when is this supposed to take place? Does Nemo get lost again? What's happening here?
It's for like 4-year-olds.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It does at times too. It also feels like you're like, am I in a closet? Like, did they just like turn this old broom closet into a ride? And
are you serious?
Especially when you're going through the part with Crush, I feel like Crush and Squirt and, all of the sea turtles are some of the best characters in any Disney and Pixar, film. And I feel like he just got stuck in a closet. And it's like, you see the line breaks with the projectors.
Because it's a large projection that goes from like in front of you all the way up.
And I definitely have gotten nauseous in that tube room
because they're in the EAC. Is that what it's called?
EAC. Yeah. And it's I feel like that part, I'm like, all the bubbles and how they kind of turn and project on the wall. Sometimes I'm like, I feel nauseous just seeing all that. Like,
this is great.
I love Crush and I love that character and Squirt and all them, but I feel like they could have did a better part, and I feel like they did give him a better part in Disneyland.
They gave him his whole own attraction.
Yes, but I just I'll say I like the Disneyland ride way better. We're going to do a Land versus World on that one day, but that's just the one thing. And then the anglerfish, like you mentioned, I forgot how when we had our kids were really young, we'd kind of like distract and be like, oh, look over here, look when because that was like a little startling and scary for them. The one thing against that anglerfish too is that it is cool that you get to see it chase,
it chases
Marlin
Nemo,
and Dory,
Marlin.
But it is like you hear the sound of the machine, like the hydraulics. It's like,
I can't believe they haven't
and I'm like, dude, how do you? Yeah, how have you not masked that?
Or put like
turn
music,
up the volume, or something. Like make it a little more. It's just like how,
it's working maybe 50% of the time.
Yeah, that's right. So that is one of those parts where it kind of like the magic is lost there because you see the secret sauce. You see behind the scenes. You're like, oh, okay, you're showing me how you just took the rabbit out of the hat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, totally. So, that's a good point.
That's, I guess, my only knocks about it. I gave too much explanation on this ride that is essentially a C. I don't even know if we landed on a grade, but I'm going to give it a C. It's average.
You said a C-.
Yeah, let's stick with a C-. It's a little,
you said a
average.
C. No, you said a C. You said a C. I said a C+.
I'm just trying to avoid giving the same grade as you. It does feel like it's a little better than average, mainly because it is really cool that you get to see the very end. You get to see them with real fish in again, one of the world's largest aquariums. Like, that's really cool. Aside from that, I feel like it could be better.
Yeah.
I was never on that original ride either, so maybe this is an upgrade. I don't know, but I do feel like the one at Disneyland is definitely an upgrade. I like that, but I'm sure you feel different. I can't wait for that Land versus World
I'll drink my coffee.
But that's all I got. Whitney, take us home, baby. Oh, I'm sorry. Am I interrupting your morning routine, drinking your coffee? Is this time for tea and scrumpets?
Okay, here we go. You ready?
Yeah.
Take you home.
Whitney, bring us home, baby.
All right. Thank you all so much for being here. We are over on Instagram at Mouse Minutes Podcast. Hop on over there and join in on the conversation. And we are so excited. Oh, my goodness.
No, it's fine. It's totally fine. You want to start that over?
Yeah. All right, I'm going to go ahead and take us home.
Take me home tonight. Are we aging ourselves? Well, you already aged yourselves. You said what year you were born. Oh, my God.
Okay, let me finish. I've got to go help Melanie clean her new house. Okay, all right, I'll take us home. We are over on Instagram at Mouse Minutes Podcast. Hop on over there and join in on the conversation. We love the chance to be able to talk with you and hear what you guys have to say about these attractions, these rides, everything that we're talking about.
We love those interactions.
We love
so
it.
much.
We love it. So hop on over there, join in on the conversation, and if you guys get a minute to follow our podcast, we would be so grateful. And just so you guys know, for $5 a month, you can actually become a Patreon member, which means you get the unedited video versions of our podcast. And so hop on over. So you should no. So you can So you can do that over on Patreon and become a Mouse Minutesketeer. All right. We will see you all next week. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
That was an awful exit. Yeah. Okay. All right.
All right, buddy.
All right. See you later.